everyone, ZooGirl here. It's been a busy week with zoo news, so I thought I'd put a little bit of my 2 cents into it. So there's been a lot of buzz lately about a lion that was killed earlier this month in Zimbabwe. Cecil the lion is the alpha male of a protected lion pride at Hwange National Park. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Locally, he was quite famous as he regularly made appearances for visitors, and he sort of became the poster animal for conservation efforts in the area. Walter Palmer, an American dentist and experienced trophy game hunter, was making arrangements to visit Zimbabwe in hopes of hunting a lion. And long story short, he found the lion he was looking for. It just happened to be the beloved Cecil. We're still getting more and more details about it every day, but here's what we know so far. Cecil was one of several animals part of a study conducted by Oxford University. This project tracked lion populations through GPS collars to better understand the threats that they face so that we could take the appropriate action to counter those threats and protect their species. The 20-year-long endeavor has already taken measure to help lions, whose numbers have taken drastic hits in recent years. Now this guy, Walter Palmer, as I said, is an experienced trophy game hunter. He's previously hunted elk, deer, ram, and even bear. In fact, by 2009, he had already hunted all except one of the animals recognized by Pope and Young, a top organization for bow hunting and conservation in North America. When asked about his skill, he was quoted as saying, "I don't have a golf game." I guess in his mind the next logical choice for a hobby is killing animals in sport. He went on to leave the United States periodically to hunt water buffalo, leopard, and even a rhino, and in 2008 he also hunted a lion. Now, Palmer claims he was interested in hunting another lion, and he contacted 2 professional guides in Zimbabwe to help him secure the proper permit. Can I just point out that one of them is named Honest? Anyhow, Palmer allegedly paid $50,000 for the opportunity. What else can that amount of dough get you? Well, let's take a look. $50,000, or roughly 45,000 euros, can get you 30 GPS collars. Alternatively, it can cover the cost for the annual satellite fee for 90 collars. After all, that's how we receive the vital information needed for the study. What about the anti-poaching team? Well, it costs 20,000 euros to keep them in the field protecting the lions, so you could potentially double your staff or keep them twice as long. In fact, with 45,000 euros, you could send 3 Zimbabwe students to study conservation for Oxford. Or if you're someone like Walter Palmer, you can get a lion head to put over your fireplace. Anyhow, Palmer says as far as he knew, everything about the trip was legal and properly handled and conducted. On July 6, he visited the park with the 2 guides. From there, they proceeded to strap a dead bait animal to their vehicle and lure Cecil outside the protected park. It was just 550 yards from the park that Walter Palmer proceeded to shoot Cecil with a crossbow. The arrow was not fatal, however, and after 40 hours of following him, Palmer shot him with a rifle to finish the hunt and kill Cecil. He was skinned and beheaded, and at this point it became clear that he had a GPS collar and was part of the study. The details aren't completely clear yet, but the testimony so far states that the 2 guides are the ones who noticed the collar and tried to destroy evidence of the collar, while Mr. Palmer was very surprised about the situation and actually very upset he had shot a protected lion. I guess when Palmer came back to the U.S., he actually went into hiding for a bit. He shut down his dentist's office for a while, which was being swarmed with people demanding justice for Cecil, and he sort of laid low until officials tracked him down. Personally, I can't help but ask, if it was a sheer misunderstanding and all of the blame was on the 2 professional guides, why run and hide? If you've done nothing to feel guilty about, why skulk around like a criminal? There's undoubtedly a lot of work that needs to be done in determining what exactly happened here and what legal lines were crossed. Animal lovers everywhere have been attacking Palmer on social media, demanding that he be fed to the lions and this, that, and the other thing. While I'm upset about this tragedy also, I do trust the legal system to pursue Palmer and the 2 guides to the full extent of the law. And Palmer is a previous offender. In 2008, he illegally killed a bear in Wisconsin and lied to the Fish and Wildlife Service about it. Yeah, you don't do that, that's bad. From that incident, he suffered a year of probation and a $3,000 fine. Now, some of you may be thinking that's pretty lenient for a man who throws around $50,000 like pocket change, and I can understand where you're coming from. This case is a lot different though, and with the previous offense and all the backlash he's getting, I don't think he'll be getting off so easy. Even worse, however, are the consequences for the lions left at the park. Lions are a classic example of animals that practice infanticide. What this means is oftentimes a male lion will kill the cubs of another male lion to eliminate the competition for his own offspring. With Cecil gone, people are worried that Jericho, another male lion in the area, will kill Cecil's cubs and try to become the new alpha male. This could also put protective mother lionesses at risk also. It's a lot like the Lion King where Mufasa dies and Scar takes over, except this time all the cubs will surely be killed, which I've read is about 10, and Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa aren't around to save the day. I know guys, painful memories with Mufasa? Too soon? Hey, the movie came out 21 years ago and I still cry every time Simba tries to revive his dad. But as they say, you gotta put your behind in your past, or your past behind you. Hakuna Matata, guys. Anyhow, one of the main arguments that these big game hunters make for their hobby is that the large amount of money spent for the permit goes towards expanding conservation efforts. One man even paid $350,000 last year to kill an endangered black rhino and justified it with the fact that the money would be spent to help more rhinos. The fact is, only a small fraction of that money actually goes where you think it does. The way I see it, if you have $350K just laying around, just give it to the wildlife organization directly. I'm pretty confident you'll feel just as warm and fuzzy about it without the rhino head on your mantle. Seriously, people are going to come to your house and see that rhino head above your fireplace and think you're a complete heartless tool anyway. And it doesn't score high with the ladies. Jimmy Kimmel even took a stand for Cecil. And on his show he inputs his quirky humor here and there, of course, but ultimately it shines through just how much this upsets him. I'm going to take a cue from him also and suggest that as bad as this situation is, we really should try to make something positive come out of it. Already more and more people are learning about lions and just how much they need our help. I encourage you to visit www.wildcru.org. This is the website for the Wildlife Conservation Research Unit, the group working closely with Oxford to make this much-needed study possible. Running an operation of this magnitude is very expensive, and donations are greatly needed and put to good use. Even if you just visit the site and read about it and share it with your friends, it can help get the word out. We all spend plenty of time reading silly things online, so take a few minutes for something important. It really does make a big difference. Anyhow, that's ZooGirl's 2 cents on this story. Please feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, shares are always appreciated, so do it for the lions. In the meantime, you guys have a great day and stay wild. Alright boys, where's my Lion King DVD? We're gonna watch a movie.